What's up, guys? We're not probably not pushing through this. I haven't played this game in a long ass time. Wait a minute, it's ready to go.
Hey, Zach. You're wanted in the briefing room. There's a Turk waiting, so you should hurry. I had no idea things were so hectic. Sorry I distracted you. Hey, good luck out there. I'll mail you when I have time.
Yeah, Shanner's hella corrupted. That's why all the high-end soldiers like Genesis and Geo and all them, they all left. And there was Zeprov.
I see. Ready to go?
A routine job, right? No sweat.
I wonder. Originally, Sephiroth was assigned to this mission. That means it's a top priority matter. Be alert, or you'll fail.
And Sephiroth?
Refusing to go, apparently.
Oh, what is that? They spoil him too much.
Why don't you say that to his face?
No thanks. Weird trees.
Banora white trees. Or dumb apples.
That means this is Banora Village? Angeal's hometown?
Correct. Genesis and Angeal have known each other a long time.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
These guys. I saw them in Wutai.
So they are here. We've seen no townspeople yet. They may have taken control of the whole town. When Genesis left, he took an arsenal along with him. Retrieve or destroy. Those are the President's strict orders.
Okay, no sweat.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of how our government works. Like, we'll give you fame and money to kill a bunch of people for us. Okay. And they go good. That's what it always is. When you're younger than that, your brain's not in tune all the way, so you just fall in line with money and all that bullshit.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Later! Got him!
Conflict
yeah.
resolved.
Hey! Hey! The President's orders will be met.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
A Genesis copy.
Where did you hear that?
Sephiroth said it.
The technology was stolen from our scientists.
Huh?
It apparently allows Genesis's abilities and traits to be transplanted to soldier members and monsters.
Soldier and monsters? We're the same?
Alright.
Refreshing sounds tasty. Apple Factory is up ahead, past the housing community.
getting ready for my next workout. Yes, indeed.
This is Genesis's home. His parents are wealthy landowners.
But I never stole from that tree, because the wealthy man's son was my friend.
They weren't mere acquaintances. They grew up together and were best friends.
So Genesis deserts and gets his best friend Angeal to join him. Is that it?
Sephiroth believes that's the case. There. A gravestone, still very new. Zack, go find Angeal's house. I'll check the grave.
Ugh. So Turks always do this stuff?
Someone has to do it.
Must be rough.
Don't worry. We're paid much better than you are.
No way!
Zack, go find Angeal's house. It should be over there. It's likely already in enemy hands. Be careful.
It's like right across the street. Already in enemy hands. Walk 2
Activating
feet.
combat mode.
Ah, you fucktard.
Conflict resolved.
Let's see. Angeal's house is... somewhere. All right. I'll just have to check each one.
Yeah.
What is this? But now's...
Grab it, you dumbass.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
What is this? But now's not...
Can I help you?
Greetings, ma'am. Are you Angeal's mother? My name is Zack.
Are
What?
you Zack, the puppy?
Excuse me?
My son wrote to me once about you. 0 attention span. Restless as a little puppy.
Oh, thanks, Angeal.
You're not here together with Genesis, are you?
No, I'm not. Don't worry.
What is happening with my son?
I'm not really sure.
Genesis came back here a month ago with an army of cohorts. And they proceeded to take the lives of many townspeople. Genesis, he used to be such a good boy.
Is Angeal...
He came here, but he left his sword and went off somewhere. That sword represents our family's honor.
I see. No wonder. He never uses this sword, really, ever. I'll take care of Angeal. You should go and hide somewhere.
Don't be concerned. Genesis cannot harm me. When Angeal decided to join Shinra, my husband had that sword made for him and told him to fight with honor. He borrowed a lot of money. He worked so hard to return the debt. He eventually died.
Damn, what the fuck? The old-fashioned bust sword.
Angeal, where did you go?
That's not like this past story.
Genesis copies.
Jesus God.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
There's a factory on the outskirts. I saw a Genesis copy go in.
You think it might be their HQ?
I do. I'm on a cliff overlooking the factory. The best way in is from above. Come to the cliff top now.
What is this? But now...
Oh my.
Activating combat mode. Out of the way.
Ow! Shot me in the butt. Ow, my butt! Not like a yeah.
Conflict resolved.
What SP? I don't know how this level up system works, but
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
okay. Yeah, I do like that. I'm gonna get rid of Blizzard.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Genesis's parents were in that grave.
Wait, his own family?
We can't expect reason from him. What about Angeal?
He wasn't at the house. But please, give me time. If I find Angeal, I can talk to him. If I can convince Angeal, maybe Genesis will come back too.
I understand now why Sephiroth chose you.
Huh?
Genesis and Angeal. Those two were Sephiroth's only friends. He didn't want to fight them. That's why he refused the mission.
Well, Angeal is my friend too.
He's counting on you to bring them both back. Time is short. Let's go.
My feet are cold. It's freezing in here. Ah! I got a fart. Hold on. Ah! Ah!
Made it in. No problem.
Ah! There it goes. Leave me alone.
Go on ahead. I've got your back.
I got your back.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Zack, this way. Keep sharp.
Activating combat mode.
Oh! Damn it! Zach, you're an idiot. Hey. A moron.
Conflict resolved.
Zack, this way.
Quickly. Across. He's just walking. He has a little pistol and shit. Zach, this way. Yeah, the gameplay's okay. It's like, it's good. It's like Final Fantasy 7.
This is where the
Obviously
copies
not.
are made. Go upstairs. Genesis may be there.
The story of this is really fucking good, though. It explains why Sephiroth became in jail.
Infinite and mystery is the gift of the goddess. We seek it thus and take to the sky. Ripples form on the water's surface. The wandering soul knows no rest. Settle down, Zack the puppy.
The grave at the house. We found the remains of our people there as well.
It didn't take much to have them send false reports. Just some mild threats.
They would have done that anyway. At least your parents would have.
My parents betrayed me. They had always betrayed me from the very beginning. What do you know?
Shit, relax, dogs!
What the fuck was that? What's going on here?
Welcome, partner. I see. You finally made your decision. I'll respect your wishes, old friend. However, can you really live on that side?
He does have a point. Yeah, the story's pretty deep when it comes down to, like, why they did what they did. Basically, you figure it out with Final Fantasy VII. So if you never played 7 before, the original 7, or say the remake, I'd say original 7, play this first. You'll learn a lot about the main actual story, why they did the things they did. Gotta do some calves today. And legs, maybe. Oh. What is that?
Angeal! Damn. Where is he? Did he leave the factory?
No, he took a shit. He's like,
There's no time. We have to leave now.
Wait, we're gonna give up the search?
We can't leave any evidence. An airstrike has been called. Are you sure nobody is at Angeal's house?
Angeal's house!
Hurry.
Dang, that was easy. It wasn't me. Target airstrike. God damn.
Genesis has begun shelling the town.
Oh man, what do we do now?
Use timely sword strikes to destroy shells.
What?
It can't be too fast or too slow. Keep focused. Same as before. Are you ready?
I have to be.
Pay close attention to the fuse sound and the shell color. That's all the advice I can give you.
Fuse sound?
This sound. Keep your ears open. The sound will indicate the right time to attack. Watch for the shell's color change too. I'm counting on you.
Fuse sound and color, huh? I have to get to Angeal's mom quickly.
Ah!
The shelling has stopped. Looks like you fended off quite a few. I've just received word. The airstrike is commencing. Hurry.
I hope she's alright. Gotta find her. Now.
I guess.
I can check out what I picked. I can check out.
After some deliberation, I've managed to buy a little more time. Go do whatever needs to be done.
Thank you, Tsung.
Those shells are Shinra products too. So you'll be rewarded for destroying evidence of the company's involvement.
600 gil, that's like pennies. Whoops.
What the hell did you do, Angeal? Is that your idea of order?
My mother could not continue to live, and neither can her son.
What are you talking about? What's going on here?
I
God,
told
Zach.
you,
You're an idiot.
you
Zach.
can't live on that side anymore.
Angeal! Angeal!
My friend, do you fly away now? To a world that abhors you and I?
Shut up!
All that awaits you
Shut up! I'm
is a
warning you!
somber morrow, no matter where the winds may blow. I don't see Sephiroth today, but are you game?
A summon! Damn it!
Activating combat mode.
It's fucking Bahamut. What? That. Fuck you. Go away. God damn. Okay. Okay, I can see this boss fight's gonna be really fucking stupidly hard.
Activating combat mode.
Why am I not guarding like I want to? Damn it.
Outcome resolved.
Damn. Bahamut was a bitch. I gotta lie.
Summons aren't meant to be used like this. What happened to dreams and honor?
We are monsters. We have neither dreams nor honor.
Soldier doesn't mean monster.
They blew up all the dumb apples. Sucks to have emotions. Sucks to have emotions. That boss fight was alright.
Angeal. The war is over. Everyone's real happy. As for me...
That sword represents our family's honor.
You're a little more important than my sword. But just a little.
Yeah. The reason why they chose Zack is Zack was so kind and friendly. When they were already made into monsters, and Zack wasn't made into a monster yet.
Zack here.
It's been a while, Zack.
Sephiroth.
Come to Lazard's room.
Alright.
I have something to give to you. What's that?
Do you really think you can hack it in Soldier the way you are? Do you really think you can hack it in Soldier the way you are now?
Sorry, sir.
You don't seem to get the most important thing about being a Soldier member. You better think on it.
What's going on? You're not a familiar face. Are you a rookie, third class?
Yes. I just joined Soldier last month, but it's like I can't do anything right. I seem to only get in other people's way. That's why he was just...
Hey now, you're Soldier. Don't give up so easily.
But he said I'd be thrown out if I screw up the next mission. I think I just don't have what it takes.
Oh, come on. You made it this far, right?
I know, but...
You're so wishy-washy. Tell you what, I'll go on your next mission for you.
What? You do that?
Just keep it quiet. Watch what I do out there and learn from it, okay?
Yes. I'll try.
Change my camera angle. What does this one do? I should probably just get ethers too. I gotta save right here. Probably do this in increments because I'm not gonna be playing that shit all day. Oh fuck. 3:45. Damn. I forgot what I want to talk about. I don't even know. Work's going okay. Getting paid again. I haven't really bought anything really, so it's Crisis Core and like 2 pizzas. And one of them is still eating on right now. Pizza is good, man, but 2 slices per meal. I say that now because it makes more sense, huh? I don't know how many slices you have left. I think I got 2 left. I buy 14-inch pizzas, and I see 2 slices per meal. And if I ever need a little extra stuff in that, I'll drink a Minos in that, because there's so much protein in pizza in that, it's ridiculous. So. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this new waitress girl that might be coming in. Tasty. She seems pretty cool. I hope she's ready for it. I gotta put it in her mindset. Like, it's gonna be difficult sometimes. But any amount of hard work is always good for you. At least I think it does. Many other people won't think that, but That's like the biggest thing. No, I was just bored. We got something? Yeah, I think it should go pretty well. She seems pretty cool now. I hope she does well, because... Well, we'll have to see, though. We definitely have to see if our overnight cook even comes in. I mean, honestly, well, when it comes down to it, people keep telling me, be a cook, be a cook, be a cook. I told my our district manager, like, why'd you train me to be a side cook? You know, whenever you guys need help and that, I can clock in for the last couple hours of my shift and then help out in that. You know, I mean, a lot of it's just simple stuff. I know the basics of a lot of things. But they don't do that because it just expects me. It's all about money. They're stingy and greedy. They rather hire new people, and they rather sit there and not train the people that are already there. And it's like, well, it's like if you're not gonna start giving out raises and that by next year, now you're gonna see a lot of people end up leaving anyway because you're paying all your other people way too much money. I mean, honestly, the cooks are getting paid $5 to $6 more than me, almost. At least $5 more than me. They're like, well, the job's harder. No, the job's not harder. It's more intense. It's more tense because people are relying on you. Technically, my job's way harder, more physically straining than your job is. As people say, I have to worry about getting burned and all that stuff, and that's like, well, yeah, but you're still in a very small position where you can bounce back and forth between stuff, and that, yes, it is difficult because you have to read a screen, you have to create food, you have to put it out there. But after you're done, you're done. A lot of times there's never a cook back there. Because when they're done, because what I'm doing, they go outside and they smoke at that. And I'm just like, okay, well, your job is to do many things. Same thing as my job is. But when a lot of stuff during my whole entire shift, I always get everything done. Every time there's anything back there, as soon as dishes build up, they're always knocked down. And I have to do what you call an hour interval. So I have to wait an hour before everyone gets done. And then I grab all the dishes and then I do them all. And then more people come in that hour, while I'm doing dishes and that, I wait for the cooks to get done. And once I give them all their plates and that, whatever, normally I stock them up. And I wait till later on because I can't just keep giving them like 4 or 5 plates. No, I wait till, I get about, sometimes up to like 15 15, plates of each. Yeah, medium plates get the large plates. I don't wait for them to stack up before I give them to them, because you should really go through at least multiple cycles of food, give or take, because it makes sense. So I do by timing, because I don't want to just keep on hustling my ass, because I'll get tired. Once I get tired, now I have to eat, and I have to drink coffee and that, and I'm not burning my ass out. So every time I get there, there's very few chances that everything's gonna be 90% done. Normally, you get they'll bulk of the dishes. Like I said, it's an hour interval. They leave at 2. I get there at 4. There's 2 hours in between that. Depends how busy they are. Honestly, it could be just 2 or 3 tables. Easy. Sometimes it could be 10, 15 tables. So it's variation. Normally after lunch and that, from 11 to 12, they get their dishes and that. They do their dishes and that until about 1. And they start doing side work and that. Normally everything's done. But people come in again while they're doing side work and that, and they're eating. See how it goes? Hour intervals. Because you gotta wait for them to get done eating. You gotta wait for the waiters to get the stuff from that. And if they don't grab it, then it takes even longer. Sometimes they don't grab it at all. The next shift comes in and grabs all their shit. Well, that's a fucking problem. They're like, my job is to give them food. No, your job is to clean off the fucking tables. Pretty damn easy. A lot of times I help out a lot because they give me tips now. Sometimes they don't give me tips now because they're like, well, I'm not going to give you a tip. I'm like, I was literally helping you bust all your fucking damn tables. It's like, I want fucking money. I don't give a shit what you fucking say. I'm doing half of your job. Your job is greet the customer. Either hostess sits them down, hostess gets them drinks, or you give them drinks. Yes, you'll get hit from multiple sides. Yeah, but people know that there's so many minutes. So say you got it's very time manner. So as soon as the customer sits down, they got 5 minutes. Give it to about 5 minutes, perhaps quicker. Depends, 2 to 5 minutes. And then they probably, want drinks right away. You give them drinks right away. Okay, that takes maybe 45 seconds, maybe, I'd say a minute and a half, depending on how many people they are. But normally they come in intervals of 2s to 4s. There's times we get 10 tops and, big tops and that. Most times it goes down in increments of 2s to 4s. And normally 2 to 4 people are the ones that actually give bigger tips. The 10 tops never give good tips. Never. Fucking dumb. Each one of them motherfuckers need to give $3. If you can't give $2, you can't be that broke. You're coming into a restaurant for $200 to $300 worth of food. You can't give $30 out for tip? Oh, then don't go out then. Or say if you get a discount on your stuff. Say if you get you have an ARC card or whatever, you give 10% off. Give that 10% to them. You're still giving them $30 tips. Well, they don't. But the thing is, when you're working alone, especially when you're working, at certain times of the day, we'll have managers come in from 5 to 2. They're supposed to have 2 waitresses. One's from 5 to 2. Another one's from 10 to 6. They have it like that because it makes sense to keep, because after 2 o'clock, that's when, it starts to slow down, and you could possibly get busy from 12 to 2. Which normally, so if people come in from 12, hour interval, you gotta wait till about 1 o'clock before they actually do get done, getting all the food and that, and they sit there for a little bit and then they get done eating that. Some people sit there all fucking day. And that's just how it works. So to be able to know that all the jobs are hard, there's just certain advantages of it. Waitresses got to deal with customers. Cooks got to deal with waitresses. I got to deal with both sides. So I got to do dishes for both sides. There's no communication. It's just more physical labor. So I have to, sometimes them trays underneath the, what they call it, they have little, bus tub areas. You know, they're layered. You got the top layer, you got the dish layer, you got the bus table layer, and there's only like you can fit 4 bus tubs in there. Say like long ways, you can put 3 in there. You know, wide ways. So I have to go all the way down to almost floor level. I would say it's probably like maybe 2.5 inches off the floor because there's a little metal hump. I gotta go all the way down there. I gotta go inside. I could drag it out, but I just have to go inside to be able to pull it up. They can weigh up to 30, 40 pounds, if not more. Hence why I do exercises that I do. Because that is, you know, it gets a little heavy after a while. Now, obviously, I don't have to do as much. I say if we get busy, maybe twice a day, maybe 3 times a day. But the thing is, there's always leftovers from the other shift that I have to do when I get there, which they don't tell them to do it. I get told to do it. I'm like, well, you motherfuckers, when you start doing your damn job, start telling these motherfuckers to do it. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you got two dishwashers. There's no reason for any of that shit to be there. Tell those lazy-ass people, I understand that they're tired and that. Fuck, everyone's tired. We're always going to be tired at the end of their shift. You could be able to at least... Now, they don't always not do it. Like today, we have one of the... There's only going to be 1 dishwasher there. And he's an older guy in that, you know, he's been doing this for a while now. His personality, he's whatever, you know. He's not a bad person. He just has his own way of doing things. He doesn't like me because, you know, he's a man. Whatever the fuck it is. Basically because of what people say. People say they want me to be there instead of him and all this stuff. And I'm like, you guys need to stop doing that. Because, you know, yes, he's uncomfortable because he's got a little bit of that, you know, weird... I say awkward personality, but that's the whole point. Let him be who he is. Who gives a shit? He wants to be whatever he is. You know, you can't stop someone from being something. Yeah, I'm just taking a little break right now. I might be getting back on Killing Floor now. Wait for my pre-workout to get in. But yeah, it's just, I get put in positions where I have to do a hell of a lot more work than the rest of them. I don't give a shit what anybody fucking says. And it blows my mind. People say, oh, they do the same thing. Where? When? Like, I came in on Monday night, and the floors were a wreck. Like, they look like shit. Especially one of the back floors where we have, you know, we put our tees in the very back. Because it's like a half-round shape area. So towards the bathroom, which is on the left side, is the tea side. We have the teas there, we have the juices there, whatever. And the floors were fucking just, they're really dirty. Like someone, like they've been walking on them for the last couple of days. It's just from when I worked on Saturday, I didn't work Sunday, coming on Monday, so there's already a shift before me. And it was disgusting. I literally had to come in. As soon as I came in, I mopped that area up. It was horrendous. It was like, I asked, like, why aren't people mopping stuff? And I was like, oh, they mopping? No, they're not supposed to. No, they're supposed to do this shit. That's their fucking job. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck what anybody's, that's your fucking job. You could do that at the end of your shift. You got time. All you gotta do is mop that area up. It takes like 3 minutes. Yeah, you gotta get the water in that. No, they're lazy. All these fucking excuses. Because I talked about the area that... there's a little backroom area in that. So our GM told me... I believe it was... I think it was Monday or something like that. And I talk about it with one of the managers there. She's a sweetheart, but obviously she defends her crew of the Morgantown. We're all the same crew, but she defends the Morgantown. I say they never do this. They never mop back here. I prove it. If I don't do it in like 2 to 3 weeks, they'll eventually someone will tell them to do it. It's like, well, it's everybody's job to be able to do this. There's no reason for no one not to do this. There's some things I don't do, like morning time. I don't do the bathrooms. Someone in morning time cleans the bathrooms, and they're done. Only thing I do is mopping that because they're busier than we are, so the bathrooms get a lot more gross than we do. So I don't really clean the bathrooms. I'm mopping that. If it is bad, I'll go in there and they'll be like, "Oh, make sure you use the bathroom." Like, okay, no, just spray it down and wipe stuff down. Because over their shift's a lot heavier than ours because it's more of a breakfast restaurant. So people come in there, it's really light. Not everyone goes to the bathroom. We say maybe 10% of the people that come and go to the bathroom and actually waste products in the bathroom. But their 10%'s, 30, 40 people compared to our 10%, which is maybe, I don't know, 5, maybe 10 if it gets busy. Depends on how many people go back there. This is how I have to look at it. Yes, it's not tedious. Yes, I can be lazy if I get done with my stuff quick. And that's what I do. I get done with all my stuff, and I wait. But people always say, you're waiting around a lot, because I have nothing to do. My dishes are done, I'm waiting. If I get dishes done 5 or 10 minutes faster than someone else, if they want to work back there, that's fine. When it's not busy and I get done with my set of jobs, I'm going to do nothing. Because there's certain time frames for me to do stuff. So as I get done with what I need to do, and of course I can lurk back there and sometimes I wipe off, certain things that. Every once in a while I'll go down there and there's a little drain tub, like a little steel drain tube, or not tube, but covering that gets dirty as fuck. Of course, they never clean it out. I'm the one that's like, I pull it out and I rinse it off and that, and sometimes I'll take water in that and I'll throw water underneath all the little tables and that from the outside in towards the dish area, because you walk in, you got the dish area. So you walk in and say this is a square. The door starts off like right here. So square, door's right here. You walk in, you got dishes on the left side. You got sinks for sanitizer or whatever on the right side. As soon as you walk in and you turn to the right, there's a little cubby hole. It goes into the dish room. And there's big old metal tables all the way around. And then you got the actual dishwasher, and you got all the other stuff. You got the sprayer, and you got the whole length of it's like 10, 12 feet of table for them to put stuff in, the dishes in. That's normally how it goes. And they sit there, and that's the area I have to mop. Normally I don't mop the inside part, because normally they do it before they leave, which is fine. They don't always mop the whole damn thing, because the whole line starts from inside the box, call it inside the box, goes all the way around, and goes to where the dishes are on this side, that goes all the way in the back. And of course, you got the back area where the cook line is going to be on this side, because it's still a big square. You go all the way in the back, you go all the way down to the exit door. So from the exit door all the way around, that's what I'm supposed to be mopping at the end of my shift. And I got to do the outside lane, the half circle. I got to do that whole entire line right there, which ain't big, but still tire consuming. I got to do the bathroom. The bathrooms aren't that big. Woman's bathroom's a little bit bigger. That's at the end of the shift. So when someone says they do it, and I come in and it looks like shit, and it looks like they barely done it, I mean, I understand it's going to get a little dirty because I'm 2 hours apart. But when it's really fucking filthy and then you got all this grime on the floor, evidently they didn't do it. So, I don't need someone to talk or shove it right in my fucking face. Because when I walked in there, everything was fucking dirty as fuck. They haven't even done the fucking drains and all. And they want to rely on me. And it's like, you have people, Tuesday, Wednesday, they're there. And they're not that busy. Not all the time. And I got proof of it because people talk to me about it, and they can go down there and do it. You do drains maybe once or twice a week, And obviously, I get it, but some of the things you do, like the mop room, they throw all that grease and shit down that fucking drain. There's a whole bunch of fries, a whole bunch of grease pebbles and shit in that little grate. It's like a little steel grate for the drain that to keep big shit out. They can't pick it up and throw it away. They leave it there for me to fucking do. And they've done it twice already. And I'm blown away dude, how the fuck are you guys this fucking lazy? Literally, you guys dump this fucking shit in this damn thing. You can't pick up that motherfucking grate and you can't throw it away. The trash can's literally right next to you. You guys might be cool people, but you guys are lazy as fucking people I know. You guys are lazy. I mean, really, you're just leaving it there. And it's like, I always gotta spray out the damn room and that, and it blows my mind. It's like, you guys are working here longer than me. And there's a list that we're supposed to follow on each day and that. Some of that stuff we don't do, obviously. Because normally the hostess, when we have a hostess, and normally the hostess are the ones that wipe down windows and shit, and they normally keep the area clean, because it's too much work for us to do. The list is fucking stupid. There's just too much to do. So, so when I used to work Tuesday and Wednesday at the end of my shift, it's always at the end of the shift, you do side work in that. And normally, if it's a heavy day, you're tired as fuck. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. At the end of any day of work, you're always tired. And some of that stuff is just ridiculous. Like, they want us to go out there and, like, wipe out all the chairs. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not even out there. That's not my job to be go out there and wipe out the chairs. I'm one person out of 20 fucking waitresses that come in there. So they wipe down the chairs and that. And then another thing they want us to do is they give us little scrapers. They want us to scrape and wipe off underneath the booze. Well, fuck, there's, say, 20 fucking booths we gotta do. If not more. It's like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? It's like, I work all day, doing dishes and that, and doing all this other stuff. Number one, I don't get paid enough to do all this external fucking work. There's not enough fucking money in this job to be able to sit there and do more. I work other dishwashers jobs, do nothing to do dishes. That's it. I do this stuff at Hooters. Got paid this. I mean, I got paid as a cook doing it, but I did this stuff at Hooters, and they get paid the same much as I do, and they do literally 1/4 of the work that I do. They don't mop anything. They don't do anything but dishes. They worry about the dish room, and they worry about maintaining certain things. What's happening at Denny's and that I already know for a fact, because I know a lot of people worked there way before these other new people were there, because Mom used to work there a really long time ago, back in the fucking 80s and shit, or whatever. And she said that a lot of things changed. The waitress worry about the outside of the line, so they wipe down everything, and they went in the back, they grab the mop bucket, and they mop their own area, and they normally do the bathrooms. So the dish guy had to worry about just the dish room itself. But as lazy fucking people start coming in, you start seeing a change in how fucking lazy these bitches and assholes can be. And I say it on both sides. To where they'll sit there and that, and they hinder the dishwasher down saying you're not important. That's why you're hiring people to do that job, because no one wants to do it. These people put on gloves and that, do like, oh, we got food. You eat that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't no bacteria. You ain't gonna die from it. Jesus fucking Christ, it's nature. I get potatoes on my hands, get stuff on my hands, I just rinse it off. You're like, oh my god, you're gonna be sitting there like looking at it like you want to lick it or something. What the fuck's your problem, dude? You gotta be fucked up, for real. You're just stupid as fuck. Like, people are such big old babies when it comes down to just little things. I understand like trash that, but you take out trash every day at home. You smell that dirty ass trash. It stinks, I understand. Well, if I get sick, you ain't gonna get sick over it. Your body is very good at keeping yourself alive as long as you eat right. Oh, my energy started to pick back up. Nice. But yeah, it just blows my mind that I think all of us deserve at least I deserve a raise. The stuff I have to go through is ridiculous sometimes. And I say sometimes. Some days are better than others. I'm not going to say this happens all the damn time. Some days it's fucking beautiful. I'll walk in and it's like a little bit here and there. That's perfectly fine. But it's just the hours that I come in. I used to come in at 3, and now I come in at 4. Some days I come in at 5. So the gap gets bigger, and then more shit is for me to do when I'm not there. So it's either, start me at 3 again, because I work in 2 overnights, because I don't have an overnight person. So they try to keep me pushing overnight. So I don't do swing. I do partial. Like my Friday, Saturdays are 4 to fucking 1. 4 to 1. So I do, was it 9 hours? Yeah, 9 hours. And sometimes I stay after because there's a huge chance they could get busy again from 12 to 1. And trust me, they don't like it when I leave dishes back there. And I keep telling them, like, because this is how it works. You shouldn't be doing that. I mean, obviously it's not being nice. And I'm like, you tell that to the other motherfuckers that come in and just leave a bunch of shit for me. I'm tired of you fucking being this fucking person. It's like, no. If we get fucking busy as fuck, right before I leave, that is not my fault. I should not have to stay after if I don't choose to do that. So for my 12 to 1 is my peak time to start doing things and start getting things set up for me to leave. A lot of times, go in the mop room, get mop water. Okay, well, mop water can take up to 2 minutes to get. I gotta wait for the thing to drain. I gotta spray off I gotta spray off everything and that. Spray off the mop and that, get all the shit off the mop and that. I gotta wait for the fucking mop bucket to fill up. And sometimes if that happens and there's a little bit of boxes or something else to do beforehand, I tear down boxes and I set them up for the morning, every once in a while. I don't do it all the time, but I do it. I'm trying to do it more. I'm trying to get myself to do more because I do get lazy myself. And then I gotta, roll it all the way back up there. I'm talking about time management. So for me to get the water in there and roll it all the way back up there could take up to 2 minutes. From 12, now it's 12:02. So I'll go out there, I set up the mop bucket somewhere where it doesn't get in the way. And this is a time where people are still eating that, and the dishes are not really a lot in there. But still the point, an hour before I leave at the step to do the side work. If I have time afterwards, I normally do a little bit of stuff. But they don't understand that. They're just like, well, you can't leave it there. Yeah, I can. Stop it. You're I'm not overnight. I'm till overnight starts. So I explained to the other manager guy that came in because he was talking about it. Because one day we left the monstrous amount of dishes. I stack up a lot of them to get them pre-started. So I pulled them out of the box and I stacked everything up and that. So that all I had to do is rinse them all, put them in the dishwasher. And he talked to me about it and he was like, "There's a lot of dishes, yeah." Because I leave at 1. They got busy after 1. And they were sitting there wanting me to help them out in that because they were getting, I'm like, I can just tell. One of the girls there, a little traumatized, don't care, she's just young, whatever, it doesn't matter. She's saying like, all you were doing is chilling. I'm like, yeah, it's because I'm off. Like, I got off before this group came in. So, everything was done because we weren't that busy that day. I got off at 1. Right about like 1:15 to 1:20 or 1:30 or whatever. We started getting groups of people coming in. Club people. And I was sitting there talking to a couple old guys, and we're just sitting there chilling, just talking. I was drinking, some Diet Coke, and we're just chilling. And one of the guys that comes in, he's like, "Oh, we're starting to get busy in that." I'm like, "Yeah, we're starting to get busy." We had, a 10 top came in, another 10 top came in, got a couple two tops or whatever it was. So you had two waitresses and you had a cook. Oh no, it was 2 cooks. And so I mean, that's you should be able to handle that. 2 waitresses can handle at least. I mean, they know they're at the wait. It's telling us like, oh, they're gonna try their best to wait that. And then as time went down, the younger girl and the younger lady, she was just tired in that. They were both tired in that, but the younger one seemed to be more frustrated than the other one. Because one of the cooks back there was just being a big old baby, so I don't want to work. I was like, she's fucking crazy. You guys are all a bunch of stamp lickers. You guys don't want to work for fucking nothing. You guys just want to give you money and that. Anyway, that's the frustration starting to happen then. It's like I'm saying, I don't want to cook. It's like, Jesus, fucking crazy, you get paid to cook. Honestly, if I was a manager, I'd clock that fuck. I clock them out. I'm like, get the fuck out. They don't set any discipline rules. None. It's always for the people that victimize themselves, these victimizers that are like, oh, I don't want to work, like I said, work another job in that. You choose to work 2 jobs. That's your own damn fault. You cannot blame another job on another job. You choose. An active choice doesn't matter anymore, it feels like. Your fucking choices that you fucking do as a dumbass fucking person you are, you choose to do this. So you cannot complain about the damn choices that are being made because you're the one making them. I understand you're going to be tired of that. I understand you're going to be frustrated in that. I get it. Everyone's frustrated. You know, I work out a lot, and sometimes I come home, I'm fucking tired as fuck. So, like I woke up at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning now. I'm probably going to do some workouts today. But you worry about money so much you get lost, and now this dude ain't even coming in. He said it's not even worth it. He can make more money at the job that he's at now because he can work more hours. I said just sit there. But of course, this guy lies a lot. He fibs a lot. He fibs a lot. It's just like... You making up stories in that, dude. Don't act like you're a damn superhero in that. I don't understand how people even think anymore. I don't get it. You're so fucking dumb. You stop doing that shit. So I mean, how do you not learn the basic fundamentals of life? You fucking live it. You're living it. It's all about survival. How to survive is to be confident with yourself, love yourself, respect others to respect you. I try to respect others in that, and sometimes people don't respect me. Like one of the other dishwashers doesn't respect me. I hear about from other people in that. He doesn't, he talks shit about everybody. I'm like, I was like, why do you live life like that? Things should be my way. You're like a selfish little fucking twat. It should be my way. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. And so this selfish and doubt for fucking older people is huge. Everybody's my age and older. They're 30 years and older, and they act like fucking 5-year-olds. And they come into work like, they know they have to go to work, but they want to, either they stay up all damn night, fucking being dumb as fuck, do whatever they do, and then they're tired as fuck when they come into work, and then they got work all day. Okay. I would say if you got shit to do with your personal life, that's fine. People do. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly fine. But you have to work, so you're going to have to get sleep. But a lot of times they say personal, but it's just active choice. You just don't want to do the things you want to do because you sit there, you want to play games. I get it. Friday and Saturday, I was tired as fuck. Saturday, I was tired. Monday, I was tired. Because I had to do shit on Monday, so I couldn't take my little nap. Because I wake up so fucking damn early. Sometimes I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I stay up till 8 or 9. Keep improving on my streams. Because I only stream, I do my stuff. Got proof. And I normally try. Sometimes I stay up till 10 or 12 in that, and I'll take like a 2-hour nap in that. But that Monday I couldn't. I had to go help my brother out in that, so. And we were supposed to leave at 10. We ended up leaving until almost 12. So as soon as I got back, this was a Monday, so I don't go to work till 5. It was already 3 o'clock. So I couldn't do anything. I'm just like, oh, fuck it. I gotta walk, It takes 35 minutes, 35 to 45 minutes to walk sometimes. Depending on how fast I walk. And people don't get that shit. A lot of people take buses and that because they live close to a bus stop, so they just take a bus down and the bus drops them off barely not even a tenth of a mile away. Like, oh, I have to walk. I'm like, you're walking a tenth of a mile. I walk in, 1.2 miles into work and out of work. And now I'm getting dropped off at QT and that because there's only people there that can drop me off. A lot of times I walk. And the reason why they're there and that because they're like, They know I walk. They know I'm frustrated. They know I'm tired as fuck, and they're seeing it now. So people are starting to take me at least a bulk of the way there, because from QT to my house is like, say the 0.2 miles. So I gotta do a quarter of a mile at least to be able to get home. And it's not always they take me home in that. Normally it's rain and that and stuff like that. Normally I carry an umbrella. Normally I come home, my feet are fucking soaked. Sometimes my shirt's fucking, damped. I wear multiple layers so I don't, get sick. So yeah, and I understand some people have to do a little bit of stuff. But if you're going on a bus, you're going on a bus. You're not walking in the weather all the time for that amount of time. Just like we had that big ass thunderstorm last month. It was blowing like 35, 40 miles an hour. I mean, it was pretty heavy. This is how disciplined I am. Most people would wait it out for hours before they leave. I took this little ass umbrella. I put it on top of my head, where the back of my head would have hit it, so I covered the back of my head. I was holding it like this. I put it on my chest. The wind was blowing hard enough to where it would stay in place. I put it like right on my sternum, like right here. And I was holding it like this. Right, like this. And like the wind would blow, like I would literally have to fight through 40-mile-an-hour wind. That's a lot. That's pretty heavy ass fucking wind. And the rain was blowing right in front of me. So I literally had to like linger in it. My book bag was on, which luckily I had it on because it was keeping me warm, to keep my back warm, and the straps were keeping my, my upper body a little warm. That's why I always wear a book bag. If it's cold, I linger with the book bag a little bit, and as I start walking, that eventually I start heating up, and then that's when I get to that point where sometimes I'm sweating. No matter how cold it is outside, because it's just so much heat. If the wind's not blowing really heavy, then obviously I won't sweat, but yeah, that day was ridiculous. I could see like lightning in the background, that like going all over the place, and that. Of course, it wasn't like super thundering and that, but it was like in the distance. And I would have to say, that was pretty fun. It was annoying me. My feet were fucking soaked. I had like fucking wet feet. I was like walking. I was walking and I'm like, fuck, our feet are gonna get wet anyway, but I was letting them get wet. But most people after something like that, oh god damn. Ugh. Most times after that, people get sick. Well, luckily I can meditate and keep my body heated up a lot more than normal. Damn. Oh. Oh, fuck. I need to get my filter back going again. This should get so dusty in my room. But yeah, I'm getting so used to meditating that I'm starting to like. Oh, I'm just used to it. Yeah, I'm gonna start another game. What's this? Free Resident Evil Village VR DLC coming. Really? Okay. That's pretty cool. I check my notifications. Let's see. We are not monsters.